Iran has rejected any change to the nuclear deal with world powers. A foreign ministry statement said Iran will not accept any amendments now or in the future, and it will not allow any other issues to be linked to the pact. The statement came after U.S. President Donald Trump demanded tough new measures to keep the agreement alive. The foreign ministry also criticized new U.S. sanctions on 14 individuals over human rights and Iran's missile program. In particular, it said placing Judiciary Chief Ayatollah Sadegh Larijani on the sanctions list, quote, crossed all red lines of conduct in the international community, end quote. The U.S. accuses the Iranian Judiciary Chief of cruel punishment of prisoners. Iran has vowed to retaliate, saying Washington would take responsibility for all the consequences of this hostile move. Russia says it is concerned over the U.S. statement on reviewing the Iran nuclear deal with its European allies. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov told reporters Moscow will continue to ban and oppose any attempt to hamper it. The EU says the nuclear deal is working. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Russian Federation Council's Foreign Affairs Committee, Konstantin Kosachev, also slammed the U.S. attempt to review the deal as a dangerous violation of international law. Both the U.S. and Russia are among the 6 powers that signed the deal in 2015 after years of negotiations. Iranians have expressed disappointment toward Trump's sanctions announcement. However, they are optimistic about their country's future and believe Washington's decisions will not influence their lives.
This will leave no impact. The U.S. has been imposing sanctions against us over the past 40 years. Our lives will not be affected, no matter if Trump will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal or not. We were hopeful 2 years ago, when the deal was signed, but there are no expectations now. You can see such expressions on everyone's face.
I think the U.S. never cares about human rights, but it abuses human rights in various ways. This will not affect my life, no matter if Trump lifts sanctions against Iran or not.
China has called on all sides to cherish the hard-won Iran nuclear deal. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lu Kang says China has always firmly supported the nuclear deal. He says the deal is an important multilateral achievement and also an example for resolving international issues through political and diplomatic means. Lu says China hopes all related parties can continue to comprehensively and effectively implement the agreement from an overall and long-term perspective.